Hey, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between, you're right now calling into me, Ring Dat Len, and it's finally here. We got the day of the grand final upon us, and I hope no matter how you celebrate, that it's going to be an amazing day for you. And it's going to be such a strong final as well. This right here is a very unpredictable final that we are going into with a lot of great entries, and it's so cool to look back on the journey of national selections to see us coming to this point where we have so many high quality songs fighting for the win. We're starting off with some countries that I think have a chance of winning but not the strongest. First off, we have Ukraine. In my opinion, the most important, the most meaningful, the most beautiful entry of the whole year. It is a fantastic song, a very powerful and beautiful staging, and the deliverance of this and the whole journey it's been on. It's been absolutely amazing. So I would love to see Ukraine win. That's the one I'm voting for tonight. But is it winning? I don't think so. The things that are going against it is its position in the show. It's not ideal to be put in the second spot of the running order, and I think that will actually have an impact more so on the jury than the public vote. The public usually always give great points to Ukraine, but I'm unsure about the jury if it will give them enough to get the win, and also if the public will put it above like a third place. It's gonna be top 5 in the public most likely, but I'm not sure it's gonna get enough to be the winner. But still, a great result incoming. Also, we gotta talk about Ireland, the dark horse to win it all. The reason I don't see it winning is because certain jury members will have a hard time of giving this points because of its visual presentation. So I can see that being a problem, while also some jury members seeing, the artistic value of it and giving it points. But I do think some jury members will find it a bit risky to put your name next to giving points to that type of entry. And also, I don't see it winning the public vote. I see it doing really, really well in the public vote. Again, as we talked about with Ukraine, I'm seeing this in the top 5, but with the jury being like, I'm a bit unsure about how they will react, I can't see this currently winning. And then also another one I don't see currently winning, but I think has a still a good chance, but I don't see it winning, is Switzerland. So Switzerland, I absolutely love. They are amazing at what they're doing. It's an amazing show, but I just don't see it being the top 2 with the public or the jury. I see it being one of those like third place songs, which is great. It's a great track, but I see it not necessarily all the way at the top, and I don't think the combined score will be enough. And then we go over to the songs where I'm more like, this can actually happen. The first one is Israel. So Israel's performance is, very elegant. It is a nice performance, and it is a song that a lot of people like. While also, of course, this being a polarizing entry. But you can't vote something down, and what we've seen from the leaked results in Italy, this got a huge victory in semi-final 2. And since it was Italy, I'm also going to just feel like, because of tradition, that San Marino is really similar. So I'm expecting 12 points from San Marino as well towards Israel. And I think that this is going to get a lot more points than people are expecting. So this is certainly an entry I can see doing really, really well. I can see it getting a high score with the public. And then the question becomes with the jury. One thing, as we said with Ireland, is do you also want to associate with voting for Israel? The same has been previously with voting for Russia, for an example, where Russia has had a giant lead in the public vote, but the jury wasn't comfortable giving it points. I still see the jury respecting this, because as a song it should be respected and it should absolutely get some points there. But I totally also get why jury members will not vote for it. But I do think Israel is one of the potential winners of this year's Eurovision Song Contest, based on what we've seen with that public vote in Italy, and also the amount of people all over the world like heavily voting for this, and also that usually don't vote in Eurovision, now maximizing the amount of votes they can give. So I think this will get a really big televoting result. Then we're going to go over to France. I see France as a potential winner because I think this is going to get a bigger backing than Switzerland overall, because it's a more accessible song, and the vocal ability of what Nemo is doing, like, they are incredible, and same goes for Slimane. Like, it's the vocals there, and also Eden, of course, great vocalists. They are all really great performers, but I do see France just being it's shockingly good. It's like you can like, you can't deny the quality there. And I think there's gonna be people who are just like blown away by that. And also with the running order, Switzerland has a great running order, but France has an even better one. Second to last, I think France has a potential victory in their hand, and it's so cool to be talking about that, because this was not something that I saw people predict a month ago, 3 weeks ago, but now the potential is there, and I feel it. There's something special in the air with France. Yes, I do not personally respond to the entry, but I can't deny its quality, and it's excellent. And yes, I know people were tired of seeing him doing the gimmick of walking away from the microphone at the pre-parties and then at Eurovision, but most people haven't seen that. They're going to be blown away. It's super effective, and it's going to do super well in the final. Guaranteed. Great entry, great entry. You don't always have to vote for what's on your playlist. But something that is on my playlist is, what I'm mostly hoping will win out of the three that I think have the best shot. That is going to be Croatia. Croatia has super fan backing. It has the hype, it has the dance that everybody can do. We're talking about babies, we're talking about grandmas, we're talking about all generations. It has a really meaningful, message in its song, which is going to connect to a lot of people, but it also puts that to the side so you can just have fun. But the people who know the meaning, they will really respond to it, and the people who don't know it, they will understand Rim Tim Tagi Dim. That's something everybody can say, everybody can do. It is just fun, and Eurovision should at times just be fun. I think it's important in the world we live in today to have fun, and I think this right here is one of those entries that it takes itself seriously, because it is a serious entry, but it's also the wildest party of the night. I'm sorry, Finland, but there's nothing stopping the unicorn and cat train from baby lasagna in Croatia, and I really hope they will win. I think it's going to also get a huge backing because they've never won before, so it will be the first time Croatia wins. It's an historic moment. No matter what happens, this is such a giant win. So as I said in my earlier video about Croatia, please don't be disappointed with a second place. I know it's difficult, but imagine the fact that Croatia, has been a favorite for so long. That's unheard of. That's fantastic. That's what Eurovision is all about. So I think overall, if I were to right now put money on something, I would put money on Ireland. I put money on Ireland. I did. But what I would say is a much better bet, because what I think actually is going to happen is going to be Croatia. Croatia, I think, is going to be the winner of the Eurovision Song Contest. I think the jury will have it high enough, and I think the public will go crazy for it. I see Israel also getting a lot of votes, being one of the top contenders there for winning the televote. But I do just the way I'm imagining it is that Croatia gets more, and I think Croatia is going to be higher with the juries than Israel. They're so completely different songs. It's very difficult to rank them as a jury member when it's like so different. But because Eden's song is more traditional, whereas Baby Lasagna is like it's a new twist on things. It's sampling a lot of cool ideas and changing up the formula a bit. So whereas Eden plays it safe musically. So, but both are great. Both are great in their own regards at what they're doing. But I do say that we're gonna see Croatia win the Eurovision Song Contest. So that's what I think. Just to be clear, I'm voting for Ukraine. I bet money on Ireland because the odds were good when I bet on it. And Croatia is the one I think will win. If I were to guess, I'm saying France gets the jury and Croatia gets the televote. And combined, we are gonna rim tim tagi dim every single year from now on. This is a non-stop party and we're partying together as one. But that's what I think. What do you think? Who is winning the Eurovision Song Contest? Why am I wrong? Why am I right? Let me know and just enjoy the day. Enjoy the day of the Eurovision final being here and the excitement of this evening. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. And until we speak again, take care of yourself and each other.